Howdy doody. Howdy doody. Hey, I'm coming to a city near you. Well, hopefully, I don't know. I'm coming to Appleton, Wisconsin, followed by Indianapolis, Indiana, Fort Wayne, Indiana, Louisville, Kentucky, Cincinnati, Ohio, Toledo, Ohio. I told you I could read. You see this? I'm doing good today. Santa Ana, Pueblo, New Mexico. Somebody just said, just say Albuquerque. I was like, that's what they told me I was doing. I don't know. I've never been over there. But CraigConant.com. Tickets, you keep coming to my shows, you keep showing up. We've been packing them out. We've been selling shit out. Thank you very much. I have a son on the way and I need money. I appreciate that. Thank you. Those kids are expensive. He's getting born at Cedars-Sinai. It's expensive. Anyways, today, sorry, I had a hair on my mouth. Today's guest, I love her, and you'll hear me say it 99 times, is my dear friend Blair Saki. She's absolutely hilarious. She has a special out. We provided the links below. Check her out. Check this episode out. We talk about ayahuasca. We get into Healy stuff. You know, most of the world's up, so it's okay, and we make it funny. Go drink your dog to Wormer. God bless. Mic check. Howdy doody. 1, 2, 3. Blair Socci.
Saki.
I know. That rhymed, though.
It did rhyme.
I had to. I thought you were Socci for years.
I
and
know.
then I do know you're Saki.
A lot of people think that, and that's also fine. I really don't mind.
Yeah, it's Saki.
Oh.
You could, yeah. What's that from? Well, suck you to me then. That's from Dumb and Dumber, huh? Yeah. What a classic. I had to make sure my lip gloss looks good.
Should I check mine?
No, you're good. You're always beautiful. Hey. Uh-oh. Laid it on thick too soon, Craig. I remember I remember when I met you. It's a little loud. It's okay. I have the voice of an angel. So do you, Chucky. I met you at JFL at the airport on the layover, and you're hungover and you're wearing sunglasses, and I fell in love.
Really?
I did like you instantly. I was
really?
Like, yeah, I was like, this girl's weird as fuck. I like the weirdos, bro. My exes in comedy are Gabby Lamb and Melissa Villaseñor.
Oh, right.
Some weirdos, dude.
Yeah. It's so funny because I never think of myself as weird. And then people constantly...
Look at your shirt. You're fucking weird, dude.
Yeah, people constantly are saying that to me. And I'm like, just because I'm me, like, I don't think I'm weird, but... You're
it's
weird.
A compliment. I'm not weird. I'm not weird at all.
You're a fucking weirdo. No, I definitely don't think it's an insult. It's just so funny. Like, that's not my perception of myself. But yeah.
It's definitely not an insult. I absolutely mean it as a compliment.
Yeah.
And it's nothing but the best.
Oh, no, I take it that way.
To be weird in the comedy community is something different.
Yeah, it's tough to do.
Yeah.
So I'm always shocked when people are constantly telling me that. Because I'm like, you freaks think I'm weird?
Yeah.
You fucking weirdos? You know?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
And it was me, you, Megan Gailey, Anthony Jeselnik.
Uh-huh.
The late...
Oh, yeah, that was a 9-hour layover.
Yeah. Jack Knight.
Uh-huh. God bless.
God bless, homie. And I think that's it. And that manager guy that Jeselnik made pay the bill, and I thought that was the funniest
from Australia?
Gangster shit I've ever seen in my life.
You were sober then, right?
Yeah.
Because we were wasted. Yeah. I mean, that was probably around when I, like, stopped drinking like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I barely drink now.
That was the craziest layover ever.
I had a 9-hour delay on the way there and on the way back, both 9 hours. Air Canada is the worst airline in the world.
Get your shit together, you Canucks. Is that bad?
I'm taking Alaska on Friday for the first time.
Alaska's nice.
I'm gonna bring duct tape. Yeah, but their sides of their plane just flew off. Remember?
Really?
Did you not see that?
Did they land?
No one was hurt, but like it was like they say it was like an act of God that those were the only 2 like empty seats on the plane, and there was someone sitting in the aisle, but like everyone was fine, but like people's shit flew out of the plane.
Good luck finding that luggage. Oh shit, I didn't hear anything about that.
Yeah.
Hang on, who else? I remember that layover.
It wasn't a layover. It was in
delay.
Montreal. Yeah.
Yeah, because like Louis Anderson, I remember talking to him, getting a picture. It was like the most star stuff. Pete Holmes was there. God bless Pete Holmes. I love you.
He's still alive, thank God.
Yeah. I know I'm naming all the dead guys.
Yeah,
Jack Knight got arrested. He got in an altercation with security because they kicked him while he was sleeping or something. It was crazy.
Yeah, it was crazy. I was wasted. I had sunglasses on.
Yeah. I was just like, this girl's weird. I love her.
You're crazy.
I know.
Then I did your.
I'm working on that. I've been working on that.
And then I did your podcast right after, or was that before that?
That was right after.
I thought we met at a different JFL than that, but maybe
That's the only
not.
one I've done.
Oh, okay.
They won't let me back in the country.
No, they will. They'd be
Fucking
thrilled to have
pussies.
you back.
I like hockey too. No, I don't. I don't know. Okay, I'll stop. How are you?
I don't know how we became friends. But yeah, I just told you this. You're the only person I would drive 90 minutes to do a podcast for.
I'm sorry about that.
Oh no,
I'll take you to dinner.
Don't feel sorry
I'll buy you
about
a steak. I know you like meat.
I do like steak.
I got
you
some
don't
dog
eat steak,
dewormer.
right?
I eat steak. I eat everything. I cut back on pork, but I had a little breakfast burrito with some bacon in it.
Oh, really?
It's real good.
Oh,
This
yeah,
place-
you were talking to me about bacon. You were giving me a talk about bacon, how you didn't want me to eat it anymore.
I eat it too, but like, okay, like every day, no. Once a week, okay. You know, what's in it? It's so dirty. It's in all the holy books. Don't eat that. And also, yeah, it tastes so good. It's so hard. Bacon's a toughie. A toughie. Who says toughie?
I love it. I love bacon.
Me too, man. Especially that good shit, not that Farmer John.
Yeah,
cheap
no, I
meat.
like the thick kind from the butcher. That's the kind my mom buys.
I used to get that apple wood smoked one, that thick shit from Trader Joe's,
Yeah.
and the black one.
Mm-hmm.
Whoo, after you eat that, it's kind of hard to go back to Farmer John, and that's probably human anyways. I don't trust them.
You look like you just washed your hair.
I washed my everything.
That was too much information.
I took a shower.
That's good.
It's just a different way of saying taking a shower.
Sure. You're right.
We're comedians. We have to reinvent how to say things.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. I washed my toes for you.
That's good. I shaved my toes.
That's lovely, because if you had hairy toes, it'd be over.
What do you mean over?
I'm kidding.
Can some? How
She's
can,
like, nothing ever started.
Yeah, how can it be
Nothing
over?
ever
How
started.
can it be over if nothing ever started? The first time you hit on me, was it when you proposed to me and farted on me right before you brought me up on stage at the store?
And you said no. She said no.
I mean, yeah, it was just, well, I don't date comedians, but it was just a shock, I think.
I meant it. I didn't have a kid on the way then, too.
Yeah.
Help me raise my son. That was such a fun show. We had good sets.
Yeah.
Yeah,
now
we're in the original room, in the main room,
God
son.
bless.
But that belly room's lit.
But like the year and a half, those shows are so good. Those belly room shows. If you're listening,
Dude, I'm very happy to be passed and upgraded or what, but it's not even upgraded because the belly room's fire.
those Friday and Saturday shows are awesome.
Yeah.
Like and it was just like that place, because it's like smaller. It gets booming. Like you can light that place on fire.
It could be arguably one of the hottest rooms there if it's packed, right?
Yeah.
It's like, because it's a shoebox.
Yeah, it sounds.
And you shake the walls.
Crazy.
That was the one that when I proposed to her and farted on her and Omid, the guest last week, that was the set. The good one. Yeah, the fart did it.
You farted? Oh yeah, it was right before you went on.
Yeah. And I just remember riffing off what happened, and that's the best, just having fun with friends. That's why the Comedy Store's so dope. You get to bring up your friends.
Yeah.
You brought me up my first paid regular set.
Yeah.
And then I got to bring up Eddie
Yeah, Eddie Pepitone's probably my favorite comedian. He's like my number one of all time.
He's amazing.
Yeah, and he and I are both crazy.
Yeah.
Like, I like the cuckoos.
Yeah, he's nuts.
Yeah.
Like,
when I watch him is when, because, you know, we've talked about this, but when you've seen so much comedy, like, even if you're watching someone where you're like, wow, that's an amazing joke, that is an incredibly well-written joke, but you're, like, not laughing.
Yeah.
And when I watch Eddie is when I really laugh out loud.
He turns you into an audience member.
Yes, I love him. And he's heard me. I've told him this so many times.
Yeah. He's a comics comic.
He makes me laugh really hard.
And he took his shirt off in the belly room. That's fucking great, man.
I was on that show, but I missed his set because I was coming from another spot, and I was like, how'd I miss that?
He's just a savage.
Yeah.
He's so dope. I fucking love that dude. I got to get him on the pod, but it's so far, and it's like...
You'll probably have to go to him, no? Do you ever do that for, like, the famous people?
No, because how am I going to... Let me bring my sign and my cameras and my lights and...
Oh, you just do Zoom.
If they're stupid famous, I'll offer, like, Uber Black, you know?
Ooh, Richie.
Yeah. But... they say no anyways. I don't even get to that part. I've only asked 3 famous. Well, Mary Lynn's very famous, but she's such a sweetie. I was like, I know I don't have to get her Uber.
She's the sweetest
woman I've ever met in my life.
Yeah.
And it's not like I won't speak that. I'm rich. You know, I was about to say something negative, and it's like, don't you do it.
Yeah, I know.
You know. What? What's that? I love her. She is fucking awesome. It was funny too, 'cause she kept asking me about my son who's about to be born, and she was like, oh. I was enjoying her reactions.
When is he gonna be born?
In 3 weeks.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wait, I did not know it was that soon.
Yeah.
Wow.
Why you think I'm doing ayahuasca? I'm trying to get ready.
Right.
Bleh.
Yeah.
I guess we could get into that. Not get into it, but she was there when I purged the demons. Whew.
Well, it was interesting for me because I had never done it with people I know, and you know, I kept telling you, I was like, I'm really scared to like be seen or know, like I've tried to keep it separate, like to be seen or known in that way by like someone from
and I was
comedy.
like,
and then our other friend was there.
Yeah.
We won't say his name, or
very famous.
I don't think if he would.
I mean, we ain't gonna name him.
Yeah.
Yet.
But I was so shocked to see him when I walked in.
Yeah.
And he was just like, whatever. And I was like, oh, God, I don't want these guys to, like, see me, whatever. And what was so interesting about that is I could feel whatever you two were going through the whole time.
We're all connected.
Yeah, but it was just
it's dark.
Like when you were purging, I was like sending you messages, or like when started laughing, I started laughing.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
We'll edit
we have to
it. It's
bleep
all right.
his name.
We'll
Sorry.
just edit it. No big deal.
Whoopsies.
It's a quick fart noise and it's funny. That's why I'm telling you, like I was always a little spiritual, but when you drink from the cup and experience ayahuasca and many other forms of medicine, you experience hive mind where you're just like, what the fuck? I'm X-Men, you know? And it's unexplainable, and only those who have done it will be like, yup, you know?
Do you talk about it a lot on here?
Big time.
Oh, okay.
It's pretty much the most profound, other than my son, which hasn't happened yet. It's probably the most profound shit that has ever happened to me in my life, and I've had guns drawn on me 3 times. I'm not just saying that. I'm just saying, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's fucking...
Well, I'm happy that you tried it. It is funny because someone else came up to me at the store, you know.
I think he's public.
Oh, did he tell you that he talked to me about it?
Which who?
Neil?
Yeah.
Oh, he told
he's talked about it publicly.
Oh, but he came up and he's like, I want to talk to you about everything. Yeah. And we talked for a long time about it, and he was like, I recommended him. He had me recommend him to ours.
Yeah, he's done it more than me. He's public. I think we can name him. I get nervous.
No,
but,
we shouldn't name him. Just bleep it.
But I'm pretty sure he's very open book and talks about it because it changed him for the positive, and that's what it's all about.
Yeah.
I know other dude won't want to be named, so we'll leave him anonymous.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's fucking life-changing. It's also not for everybody, and you need to be kind of strong. It's a weird thing.
Well, you have to. That it requires, and not patting myself on the back in any way, but it requires a lot of courage to be able to feel painful things or look at scary things even in yourself.
Yeah. I used to preach it and be like, you got to do it. You got to do it to like anybody and everybody. And now after the shit I've been through, I'm like, it's not.
For the faint of heart.
No.
I never tell people to do it. People always ask me after they ask me about it, and I say how it affected me. But I would never tell anyone to do it because it's so extreme. It's so extreme.
I came up with like I mean, it's not even my analogy. I probably heard it somewhere, but like just a quick one because people always ask like they want you to encapsulate the unencapsulable. We can't explain what we experience because it's just I don't even know how to explain it. But you can get to heaven, but you must go through hell. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean,
but you're free on the other side.
I haven't. You've done it more than me, but I haven't experienced that.
Keep going, you will.
Yeah, I'm sure.
You go deeper and deeper.
Yeah.
Like I didn't visit hell until like my 9th and 10th time. And I've said this before, but it's like it's a consciousness. It's a super intelligence. It almost knows. This is how I feel. It built me up strong enough to handle the awful shit. And then I'm like, oh my fucking God.
Yeah.
The devil's in my butt.
You love saying that.
That's one of the funniest things I think I've ever said.
Yeah,
because I really believe
say that
it.
To me.
I really believe it.
Oh,
you haven't been where I've been, and he's in there. He's in my liver, my butt, and my teeth, and my head, and I can't get him out. That one's for me, I guess. Nobody's laughing.
He's so silly.
No, scary.
Yeah, but it was very sweet. You gave me the
Archangel Michael.
Yeah, that was so sweet.
He beats the devil up.
Yeah.
Arr, get out of here.
That was really nice. I appreciated that.
Yeah, he's right here.
Oh, I know. You're really adorned.
He's all over my house. He's in my bathroom, above my door, and by my bedside, right next to my Glock.
How long have you lived here?
3 years, I think.
That long?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow. That's crazy.
Maybe approaching 4. Yeah.
Okay.
Lovely.
Wow. So that JFL was a long time ago, because that's when I did your old podcast at the other place.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
Yeah. And I said...
Yeah, JFL was 2019, so it was 2019.
Oh, that was 5 years ago.
Damn,
Holy
time flies.
Shit.
Time flies when you're high. Fucking hacky dad joke. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. What else? Well, yeah, let's go in deep. Let's talk about the people. Not like the dark shit, but just like, because they're always asking me. I do talk about it a lot, but I would like to hear your thoughts on what it is.
Oh, it's hard to, again, like you just said, it's really hard to describe to other people because a lot of it's words you can't even put into words. Like what I was talking about with our friend, he was saying, he's like, I feel such insane gratitude and I used to not feel grateful at all.
Yeah, he didn't even believe in God.
Yeah, he told me, he's like, I didn't believe in God. And
he gave me a hug.
I know, yeah.
Maybe we will bleep it, but let's just say it took 6 years to get a handshake out of this man, and now he's like, hey, what's up? You know, like, it just changes you for the better. It makes you sweeter and more loving and more grateful. It pukes out negative traumas and stuff. It's quite lovely.
Yeah, when you were puking in a way
Purge.
That I was just like, oh my God.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Well, I think I always say that thing I just said. Fucking demons.
How are you feeling now? You seem pretty good.
Oh yeah,
you got a lot going on in your life though.
Yeah, I'm learning this the hard way, but after a weekend of medicine, I need like a week or two to process shit, and I shouldn't really be thrown back into life.
It's hard doing what we do though, because you try to. It's hard to even fit in the weekend, and then to have all that time. Because I tried to leave a few days too, and then it just like everything feels violent for a few days after because you're so open.
You're just exposed like a raw nerve. It also leaves up, like this is how it feels. Like it leaves channels open up to old behavior to like, so you get like angry and because you learn stuff that's awful, and who doesn't get angry, and then it's just like, what does it do to you? It just it's weird to say that you come back and then like I'm worse, but then I'm better.
Well, it's
I don't know how to explain that.
No, that makes total sense. It's like a wound. You have to aspirate a wound in order for it to get better. A lot of time you have to clean a wound.
See, that's the big words I'm looking for.
Yeah.
I just say worse and better.
You have to clean a wound a lot of times.
Yeah.
To have healing.
And it was just like I was just getting into it with family and friends and just being a dick and being like fucking nuts.
I can't see you doing that.
Oh, yeah. I'm cuckoo, girl.
Oh.
Yeah.
I guess I don't.
I got sober before comedy, so no one in comedy ever really saw like the gnarly Craig.
Yeah, It's so funny because I guess I only see you at shows or whatever just for like whatever, but you always just seem extremely positive and smiling.
Yeah, I do. There's nothing I take more seriously than stand-up comedy, and I care about my career, so I always try to be in the right state of mind, and I don't like negative Debbie Downers, so I'm like, I don't want to be one. So I'll let's say I'm raging all day. I'm like, okay, time to go to the comedy club. Let's take a shower. Let's chill out. Let's rest and go there with good energy and kill that shit. I don't want to I love this saying, you're responsible for the energy you bring into the club or your home. You know what I mean? And it's hard to do that in every single situation because life, and we're human and shit happens and sometimes you break. But at least I can control it in comedy. Like I could handle being cool there, but then I come home and put a gun to my head.
So it's very intentional for you.
Yeah, absolutely. I love stand-up. There's nothing I love more than creating and providing laughter to humanity, which then gives me joy. It fills my cup. It fills their cup. And I like talking about dark shit and making people laugh. Be like, I was a junkie too. And I go, it's so fun.
I was talking about that with you actually, where I don't know, it was at some point in the weekend, and I was like, I'm having a hard time like connecting to the idea that I'm doing a service to the world.
You are. You're creating.
I know, but I was trying to feel that, because sometimes it just feels like this weird thing that you're doing for years where
it's trippy that a silly fart joke can take somebody out of their deep, dark depression, whether it be drugs or abuse or cancer, but it does.
Yeah.
I know it's silly and dumb, but like I can't even say it because I might start crying, but like the people that have thanked me for making them laugh.
I know.
When they've lost a child and shit.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, I don't want to puke and cry. And they're like, I brought joy to them with my silly ass shit talking about tucking my dick in my pussy. And they thank me. And I'm like, what? It doesn't make sense. I'm like, I helped you,
I know. I think I forget sometimes until I get those messages.
Laughter heals. Yeah. And those always hit me like a ton of bricks,
Yeah.
But that's why I always talk about all the bad shit.
Maybe you receive love. You're able to receive love better than I can.
You're not, because I keep trying to give it to you.
Do you hit on every female comic?
No, not at all. Only
Really?
the weird ones.
They're all weird ones.
No, just you and Gabby.
Maybe you and Gabby will get back together.
No, she's nuts. I'm just kidding. No, I love her though. It's all
I
love
her too.
Yeah.
I find her so entertaining.
Yeah, she's great.
I do. I love watching you on stage though. I feel like you are really killing it.
Thank you.
Yeah, you just seem really confident, like you're having a great time.
Thank you.
Yeah.
See, that I'm not good at taking compliments. Look at me. I just shut down.
Yeah, right. I feel like you just took it great. You loved it.
No, I...
Please. Yeah, right.
No, I love the road. The road ferments you, cooks you.
It does.
Cooks you real good.
Yeah.
Those hecklers in Arkansas are, you know, after you deal with fucking corralling, you know, not around here, playboy, you know, and then you go to West Hollywood. I'm like, you guys are pussies. I fucking handle drunks in Texas.
Heckling has gotten so, it's increased by like 1,000,000%, like just in the last
after
2
the pandemic.
years.
It was the pandemic.
Well, it was also it's the crowd work videos too, because that's what everyone's like, I want to be a part of the show, that they're so unaware of, you know, all the work that goes into crafting a set.
It's
and
comics
everything.
Posting hecklers.
Totally.
And I get it. It goes viral and it sells tickets.
Yeah.
But it's like you're encouraging them. Then they enjoy it. I want to be the guy to ruin the show. No, you fucking suck. You suck.
Yeah.
You're awful.
Because it's also timing and like it'll be right at like momentum or whatever. But I think it's also just they're seeing so much crowd work that maybe they've never been to a comedy show and that's what they think it is.
It's also on the comedy club to police the room and explain to hecklers that shut the fuck up. And half of them do and half of them do not. And you're just like,
yeah.
All the best comedy clubs in the world that people want to go to, all the gangsters,
the Cellar and
just the Cellar, the Comedy Store, the Improv,
the Comedy Store is really
the Mothership,
good about hecklers,
and like world-renowned comics love it. Like Jimmy Carr will fly in and do the store, but he ain't going to do the. I don't want to name him because I still work these clubs. But you know what I mean? He's like any theater comic and arena comic, they're not going to do these shitty clubs because you don't take care of them. You don't it's a show. It's a show.
Well, I even got heckled in some theaters last year.
Oh, yeah, you were telling me.
Yeah.
Damn. Yeah, just playing a beautiful theater with the Mona Lisa up top.
Sold out, yeah.
But you know what I mean? They're just like gorgeous old theaters.
Yeah.
And then they're like, show me your tits.
Yeah.
What'd they say to you? I remember you said something awful.
I don't want to say it.
Oh, yeah.
I don't want to give them credit.
No, they're pieces of shit
I
and
barely
scum.
even could tell Anthony. I was like embarrassed.
Oh, yeah. Just monsters, you know?
Yeah.
You're just like, fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Just saying dumb shit.
Uh-huh. They're like wasted.
Yeah. I remember one show I was just holding up my hoodie and saying the artist who drew this, his name's Johnny Crap. He's awesome. I have to ship you a hoodie too, bro. I'm so sorry. I forgot about that. I will do it.
It's coming, Johnny.
It's coming, brother. I'm sorry. I'm having a kid and puking up demons.
The devil's in his butt. If he hasn't told you.
Call back. She leave me hanging. Call back.
Sorry.
And then I forgot. Look at my brain. Oh, I was plugging him and saying like he does amazing art. He works on Guns N' Roses merch, Anthrax, and I think AC. It's in his bio, but he does art for like X-Men, pinballs, like amazing shit, amazing art. And then some lady just went liar, and I'm like, what kind of heckle is that? And why am I lying about somebody else's art? You know, it's not even my.
She just wants the focus on her.
And where was that? I was at an OKC, and I was like, why would I lie about plugging another man's art?
Yeah.
You know?
That club's
just
cool,
like
though.
that
I
one
like
frustrated me. I'm just like, why?
Yeah.
Why? Anyways. I have some notes. I wrote stuff down.
What you did? Write? Wow.
No, I just like, you know, like through the week, I'll be like, ooh, talk about this on the pod. Oh, yeah. I've been microdosing on flights.
Uh-huh.
But then you're processing
mushrooms or
microdosing psilocybin mushroom by the brand Colors. I forgot my bottle. Damn it. We'll plug them. They're fantastic. And we've had them on up here before, but it's Colors and they're fantastic. And I'll just microdose them on flights. But then I'm listening to like fucking holy roller music, Jesus music and shit, like crying and praying and laughing and getting ideas and processing ayahuasca. And I'm sitting next to two people. You know what I mean? I'm just going like this, like every human emotion, and it's just so funny.
Planes really do magnify emotion though, because I mean, there was a study done, but you cry, you watch the same movie on the ground that you watch in the plane, and you
cry
bawl
more.
your eyes out.
I
think
bawl
it's
on planes and car rides.
Pure focus. I think like you're not like multitasking. I think that's part of it, and probably also you're in the air, so there's like some awareness of mortality.
Yeah, I don't know, but you're right, because
I
water
sob.
works, bro.
Yeah, I always sob
Getting those
on
little
planes.
square napkins. I have another one.
And you're tired usually too.
Oh yeah, just got abused on the road from
Yeah.
hecklers and comedy clubs that don't police room or give a fuck about you, even though you sold tickets and made the money, and they can't even give you a fucking water bottle, and you're like, I'm fine, I'm doing great. Jesus Christ, these fucking clubs, bro. Half of them treat you like rock stars. Half of them treat you like you broke into their home.
Yeah.
You're like, you flew me in.
That is true.
You flew me out.
Yeah.
You don't remember? I'm on the headliner. Anyhow, keep it positive. Yeah, that was one note. Just like ideas, you don't write down.
Oh, I do.
Some of these are comedic ideas. Some of them are podcasts.
I write them down.
This one says, nobody smokes heroin out of self-love. Nobody says, oh, I love myself so much, I'm going to smoke meth today. That might be a joke.
Definitely not. Nobody says that.
No. Oh, eat caca is my new insult to trolls on the internet.
I love that.
And it's still getting flagged. I had to screenshot it. They're like, this. I'm like, I came up with the most harmless fuck you I could possibly think of. And I wrote, eat caca. And then they flagged it. And then I wrote, eat poop emoji. And they flagged it again. And I was like, you have got to be kidding me.
I can't win.
I used to say, fuck you, pussy ass motherfucker. I'll slit your throat. I didn't say all that, but I'm just saying it used to go hard.
Do you respond to when all your mean comments?
No, it's very rare I catch them, but every now and then it's usually some dumb shit. Like I was talking about Krispy Kreme and how I invested in it, and that guy said it went public 3 or 4 years ago. You're lying, and I'm like, and then I Googled it because it made me like go, am I lying? Because I fuck shit up, and then no, it went public 24 years ago, and then that just makes me go, oh, and then I went to say that, and somebody else said that for me. And then he like doubled down on his
They
lie.
always do, yeah.
And then I'm like, why am I battling with this incel that's never gotten pussy before and is going to die and go to hell not knowing what warm vagina's like? Sorry. Now I'm the troll. Now I'm the troll. See what it does?
I've been lately because...
The devil's in my teeth.
I've been getting a lot lately.
Sorry, sweet tooth.
I've been getting a lot lately because I've been doing so many podcasts to promote my special. And they all, of course, talk shit about my voice. And also were saying that I laugh too much. So now I am afraid to laugh on podcasts.
Fuck. They're
and I'm
awful.
Like, yeah, and I'm
They're
like,
demons.
I'm sorry I'm enjoying myself. And it's funny.
Yeah.
You know?
And I am sorry, too, because females do get it worse.
Yeah, also, I don't know what they want me to do, like, about my voice.
Yeah. I get comments about my laugh, half of which are lovely, and sometimes they're like, you laugh like Chucky, and you sound like Chucky, too. When she says they interact. And
that's because someone said that to me.
Yeah, you kind of do.
Yeah.
Sweet Chucky. Not my day. Oh, God.
You're so crazy.
I'm not crazy. I know.
Crazy in a nice way.
I know.
In a sweet way.
I just got this shit in me where I'll be driving and like I'm sober, have nothing wrong or illegal on me, and I'll see the police. I'll be like, fuck you. And no, you know what I mean? But like an impulse. And then I'll flip them off, but down here. But then some of my friends are cops too, so I'm always like, is that Dane? You know, like it's so weird to just have this rebel but not intentionally. Like I'm always like,
when's your birthday?
May 24th, 1984.
Oh, so you're a Gemini?
Mm-hmm.
Whoa.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Because I'm always like, it's like oil and vinegar. Don't tell me what to do. Yeah. Like, you fucking back up. Even if they're right, I'll be like, oh, fucking, And I
think
can't even
all
fight.
comics are like that. But cops are polarizing people. If I see a cop on a dating app, I swipe left.
Yeah, because they're evil bastards. They're Masons, and they run with the devil. I see you. A couple Christians out there. Good job, Copper. Good job, Copper. Fucking protect and serve my ass. Harass my ass.
Uh-oh, gonna get in trouble for that one. For laughing.
There's like, yeah. Get her, trolls. Yeah, I don't like that, though. I'm like, dude, like, what? It's noon. The beach is right there. And I'm like, venga. Just like this. And
Don't you think
I'll catch it, though.
Don't you think that is a symptomatic of just other energies inside you that are just looking for somewhere to go? Like, when I see someone lose their shit in traffic or like in the grocery line or something, I'm like, this isn't about the groceries.
Oh, yeah. 100%.
Yeah.
It never is.
Yeah.
Well, sometimes it is, but yeah, it's 90% of the time it's something else.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just trying to control that better. Now I'm aware. I'm like, why are you doing it's Aye. It's the medicina.
Do you
ayahuasca.
meditate?
I will pray.
Yeah, I know you pray.
Yes, but that's a form of meditation. I've been trying to do the follow the ayahuasca and meditate at 10 p.m. and connect to people hive mind just through meditation and no Aye, which is doable, but I don't know how it's like some monk shit. But you're supposed to get better at it, and then it's wild shit.
I'm trained in TM, and I've had periods where I really follow it to a T, and it changes you so much. And I've just been I've been resisting it so much lately. Every day I write myself a note to meditate, and I keep avoiding it. I do journal every day, and so that's like an emptying of a mind, but it's still like thought. It's still not like a stillness. Like I'm resisting the stillness.
Yeah. No, I need to meditate more intentionally and do that stuff. But I'd be praying like a son of a bitch.
Yeah, I pray too.
Dude, it's a savior. It fucking saves your life. Why wouldn't you? Why not? I don't care what you believe in. I roll with Christ. But whoever, I've said it all the time, Buddha, Allah, Pink Floyd, Big Gig in the Sky, nature, the ocean, just anything bigger than yourself. I learned that in the 12-step programs too. They say that. They're like, you don't have to just anything. Pick something, surrender to it. It could be dolphins, dog. That's a silly way, but that's how out of the box it can be. Because I know when you say like shit like Christ, people go, ugh. Because that was me a year ago. And then I met who down there. Yeah. Scary. Yeah, but even my thoughts on Christ are so different too. Like I believe in like Christ consciousness and the man, but then I know his words were manipulated and twisted by Romans and shit, and I don't know enough research to what's what, so I'm a little put off. I basically kind of hate all religions because of the dogma and wars and murder and pedophile cults that they are. A lot of them, not all. There's a lot of people doing good things, but it's hard to get into that shit.
I respect religion for whoever wants to be a part of it, but I grew up in Catholicism and everything, and religion just isn't for me at this point. I've always prayed, and I still continue to pray.
Yeah.
But yeah, I do feel it gets really controlling, really like
judgmental.
Yeah, you're loved
which is
if
the
you
opposite
do this, or you're loved if you do this, not if
be.
you do this. Like you're allowed to do that. I mean, just all these things like don't really make sense.
It doesn't make logical sense. It's like he's all living, all forgiving, burn in hell for all eternity. I'm like, hey, that doesn't add up.
Yeah,
that doesn't add up. So I go to nature and pray to God and Christ and good stuff, but I don't go to church. But at the same time, I know that good churches and temples exist. And I know that there's awful, corrupt ones that, I don't need to get into it, but watch the movie Spotlight. Yeah.
Yeah, and there's also...
And all the wars since the beginning of time because of them.
And there's like good churches, good temples and stuff where there's good and bad people that go there, you know?
Yeah, just like anything.
And I mean, yeah. And then if you want to get really macro with it, it's like everyone has good and bad in them.
Yeah. Yin and yang. The duality realm. I said that wrong. Yin and yang.
Yeah, well, that's another thing about the internet. It's always trying to create a binary where there will be these people who are constantly calling out other people or just saying the most mean, awful things without having an awareness of their own flaws.
Yeah.
Or like thinking about if they would want someone to say those things to them. Or, you know, it's really blind.
They'll get what's coming. You can't escape it. It'll find them.
Well, it's always
in this life,
like
or
they
the
always
next.
say, like no one who's doing well or feeling great about themselves is online saying horrible things to strangers.
Yeah.
That's like what I try to do is think of like how in the insanity of that. Like they should be so embarrassed. It's so sad. It's like someone yelling, a crazy man on the street yelling insults. It's like, you know, you wouldn't care about it. You'd be like, that guy's crazy. But for some reason, when it's on your Instagram under a video you posted, you're like, why is this person saying that? You know?
Yeah. I love what Cat Williams said. Haters gonna hate. He's like, if you have whatever, I forgot the exact verbiage, but he's like, let them hate on me. And then that he's like, they're gonna say my hair isn't luxurious, but you know it is. It is so funny and so perfect and true.
Yeah.
Because people hate up. They never hate down.
Yeah. Or, well, sometimes you do. But also it's like, if you don't believe that, like, I probably, if I was younger, if someone said I was ugly or something, I would be really hurt. And now I'm like, that's not true.
Yeah. Angel. With the voice of a demon.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like, I don't remember who's saying this is, but I download some positive shit off the reels on the Facebook because I'm an OG. Fuck your TikTok. And
Love TikTok.
It said the goal is to be like an elephant with barking dogs. You're so big, you don't even look back at them.
Yeah, and I try to use it as shadow work exercise.
I've been to the shadow work. I've been to the shadow realm. I don't like it.
Where I'm like, how can I ground down into how I feel about myself and like what I actually love about myself, and not take on outside opinions of me and maintain my own opinion of myself. You know? Yeah.
Yeah. But it's just hard because sometimes they just get you. They go, and
Well,
you
yeah.
go, oh,
Yeah,
you
because
motherfucker.
For me, it's less about what they're saying and more about the idea that someone is that unkind doing that, because I would never do that to someone. So it's like a non-acceptance of the act versus actually the insult, you know?
Oh, yeah, you're right. Because I try not to respond, but there was one of the Comedy Store posts of my stand-up, and it went viral and got like 90 good comments and 10 bad.
Yeah,
you know,
of course.
Like,
yeah.
But then one guy commented three times, same guy. And I was like, go to the beach, bro. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah, and that's not even mean, but it's just like, you know, that he thought he was like really doing something with that.
Like,
Yeah, like, oh, look, I wanted to be a comedian and I couldn't do it, so I'm going to try and do this.
yeah, you do it. You
Yeah.
create your own brand. You
Yeah.
become a headliner. You get $500,000 on Facebook. Thank you, Chris. and like, it's just crazy. It's fucking crazy. I have no idea how hard this shit is and how many years it takes to build yourself up, build up a brand, do the damn dance, and then just like a 14-year-old like, fuck you, Craig. And you're like, I'll fucking kill you. I'll kill you before your nuts drop, pussy. You know
Yeah,
what
or
I'm saying?
also they just...
Just kidding. Namaste. I'm sorry.
Yeah, wow.
I repent.
It's also like, oh, I don't see you putting yourself out there to the public to be scrutinized, like, you know?
Yeah. And I do like being vulnerable. You know what's crazy? Like, it's weird to like being silent and mysterious and not telling the world your business, but also at the same time, I'm obviously a complete open book and I share almost fucking everything because it helps me and it helps people, because I'm like, yo, if I'm getting, I don't even want to say it, but you know, like if basically, you know my shit. If I could do it, you could do it. If I'm getting jerked off on Christmas, you could do it. You can make it too. You could change your life. She wasn't there for that episode. That's a dark one. Anyways, I was just joking. Edit. And that's my whole point. Like, it's not trying to, I'm never trying to be like, I sold this much money in hoodies out of bragging. It's like, yo, I was a fucking bum and I turned it around. That's what, you know?
Yeah. By example, you can
what made me
inspire someone
change.
else. Yeah.
I said it a million times. I saw a tweaker get sober. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I was like, you did? You know? And I was like, well, he could do
like,
it. I could do it.
Yeah. You're like, he got his shit together.
That's my message.
Yeah.
I tell you all this wild shit. It's also pretty funny. It's, maybe not. But yeah, that's the message. That's what I believe I was put here for. Like, to tell the knuckleheads, get out. Turn it around. I look better now that I'm nearing 40 than when I was 25 on cocaine and Oxycontin.
God bless.
Smoking dope, drinking, living at home with mama, didn't change my sheets, didn't open my mail, no tags on my truck.
Ew.
Still in my mama's car. What's up, girl? How you doing? I had fleas back then, but no cats. No, that's the message.
Yeah.
Dude, the biggest success story in the world is Robert Downey Jr. That fool was a heroin addict. Now he's Iron Man.
Yeah, that's true.
That's crazy. You can always turn it around.
He always credits his wife for that.
Of course, there's usually a rock. There's always a rock. Mm-hmm.
I don't want to be a rock. I want someone to be my rock.
Yeah.
You know?
That's what I've been searching for, and it's usually just two crazy, fucked up motherfuckers. We both got problems. I'm like, we can't both be nuts.
I know.
Who's the rock? It
well,
ain't me.
I think with creative people, I have only thus far in my life been the one holding it down, and I'm tired. So I'm like, I have to choose different. You know? I've always been the rock in the relationship, and I'm like, I want a man who's the rock.
I've never been the rock.
Yeah.
I've never been the rock.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, sorry about that, ladies. My bad.
Yeah. I need a man to take care of my ass. I'm just a sweet, sensitive, little sleepy girl. You know?
Yeah. I just need a woman to take care of my ass. I'm just a sweet, sensitive, sleepy little girl.
Oh, my God.
Do I have any more notes? Eat caca. Oh, do you know what I've been more aware and catching stuff?
What?
It's all like just like, why am I doing this? Why, you know? And like just talking shit. But I don't say it out loud, but it's in your head. Like somebody does something on their own, like, you fat bitch, you know, like that's rude. That shit, I'm sorry. But like now I'll be like, oh, but I'll say it in a mean tone, but something nice, and it's kind of a fun game. But like, oh, I fucking love you.
Yeah, that feels good. I do like that.
I switch it, but you still get some of the anger out, but it's a positive message, and you're not just wishing ill upon some poor sweet somebody that just took 1 second too long to do something.
Wait, Craig, have you ever done breath work before?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I need to do it more, though.
Because you know that I took the courses and I'm certified? Because we have DMT in our in our
I did that one.
Fluid.
That was crazy.
Yeah.
That shit.
Wait, did you take my class?
No, I did it at a yoga studio.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, it's crazy. I remember the first time I tried it, my mind was blown. I was like, I can't believe you could feel like this from breathing. But I don't do it enough. I really need to. Because it clears a lot of the energy. That
I'll do it more. I'll do it with you. No, it's but you do it over Zoom. I don't like it. I like to go somewhere. I don't like Zoom.
Well, you live
anything.
7 hours away.
Where do you live? I'll come to you.
You live. Should I tell the listeners my address?
No. we got the edits.
I live in
The city.
Yeah.
What city? She just said yeah.
I live on the east side.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've talked about it before. It's Dude, that breath work is almost as crazy as ayahuasca.
Yeah, it is. You can have some
fucking-
crazy experiences.
It's insane. It's
a lot
insane.
of crying, a bunch of people have had visions
Yeah.
in my class.
You hallucinate, you scream, cry, or laugh.
Yeah. I do a primal scream, which is what made me think about it, because you were like talking about getting the anger out. And I realized, and I like will yell sometimes during my sets like crazy. I'm much different on stage than I am off stage. I'm like a maniac on stage, but like in my class I'll have a primal scream. And I remember when I was like going through training and stuff, I was like, oh, I've never screamed before like this. And I was like, it was crazy. I think men are much more used to like.
I scream, yeah. I scream in the car. I'll be screaming.
That's perfect place to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I usually have people do it into a pillow. Yeah.
Yeah, it's nuts.
It is nuts because you're like, whoa, that was in there?
Yeah. And just through breath. I can't, like, comparable to a copious amount of psilocybin mushrooms or some shit. It's fucking nuts. And you just trip balls and go to space off nothing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, off breathing.
You got to do it one day. We'll go do it. Yeah, I remember the class I did it in. It sounded like a mental asylum.
Yeah.
It was laughing, screaming, crying. I did it with Sadie, my lady, my ex-lady, and she's laughing, I'm bawling. I locked up, like I cramped up, and I couldn't even move my hand to my face.
It's called.
To wipe my eye, and it felt like G's on a plane. Like I was like a movie, like I can't reach it. It was gnarly.
Yeah, I think, well, you can breathe too hard sometimes, because, you're alkalizing your body, you're changing the levels of CO2 in your body. But also, if you have a bit of a more keyed up nervous system, there's a tendency already to go there more.
Do you do it how long? 30 minutes?
I mean, I don't do it that much. Like, I don't really have a practice, like,
but
unless
like if
I
you're
take
teaching
a class.
How much?
Oh, if I'm teaching a class, it's probably 45 minutes. There's like 5-minute explanation up top, 30, 35.
See, that's how the class
breathing,
was.
And then 5 to 10 minutes of like sort of a savasana time where you breathe normally.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly what this class was, and they were like 30 minutes, and after 5, I was like, yo.
It's really hard.
I'm done. This is crazy.
That's why I don't do it that much, because it's honestly, it's like going to the gym. You're like, I don't know if I feel like doing something that physical and like opening right now.
Yeah. You do feel completely invigorated afterwards and clean.
Yes, I need to do it.
It cleans up your energy. I don't even know how or why, but it sure did. Wow. I should do it more.
Me too. I should do it. I should do it too.
I'm going to do it on ayahuasca.
You're crazy. You're hardcore. You're a hardcore and motherfucker.
Like, too much. I did too much.
But you feel good now, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's why I keep going back. It gets harder and harder, but I get freer and freer. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't remember if I told this analogy, but it's like stand-up or surfing or whatever. Like, you get better at it and you could go deeper the next time. And you're not so good at it the first few times because you have to meditate and connect with the intelligence, the consciousness. And it's just crazy.
Do you surf?
I used to as a teenager, but no, I do not.
Me too.
Yeah. It's cold.
I know.
It's good for you, though. I should.
Yeah.
The waves are actually good right now. And that's never the case over here.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. That's actually another reason I stopped surfing is like the waves. You have to go to El Porto or down south to San Clemente because the waves stink
That's
here.
where I'm from.
Yeah.
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 Mm-hmm.
It's a good area.
Mm-hmm.
Got good burritos with French fries in it.
Yeah, that's not the kind we ate, but yeah.
I just remember going down there and they it was the first time I had a burrito with French fries in them.
No
I was
way.
like, why do you do that?
I always feel like it's people who aren't from California that eat the California burrito with French fries.
I had just never had it before and I never heard of it and I tried it and it was great.
I never had that. I've tried it before,
but I've only had it over there.
Oh, weird.
I've never had it over here.
Because, like, none of the authentic
No,
Mexican.
they'll never do
Yeah.
it. It's always in a surfer town.
Yeah, I always get, but that's what we'd eat. I'd always get carne asada burrito.
Yeah.
When I was surfing. Now I'm not eating those.
Oh, my God. Let's do business shout out. I just did Fort Worth, Texas.
Uh-huh.
And it was some of the best Mexican food I've ever
What'd you get? What's your order?
had. Me and Eric Friedman, my dude right there, we got al pastor tacos, pork, because it was, I've been drinking dog November, okay?
I love
I've been
it.
getting rid of it.
I love al pastor.
What was this place called? Hang on one second. Dude. Salsa Limon. Good golly, Miss Molly. The al pastor tacos with the creamy green chili, not the salsa verde, was out of this fucking world. Remind me of like my grandma's cooking and shit. My grandma was from Chihuahua, Mexico, and made the best Mexican food I ever had in my life.
Wow.
So I'm extremely picky. And they had the best breakfast burrito I had, but with like asada.
Wow, that looks incredible.
This place, we'll provide a link. Fort Worth, Texas. Oh, no.
Tejas.
Salsa Limon. Me and Eric ate there, and we're like, oh, my God. It's hard to find Mexican food that's better than L.A. And that was, that shit, well, it's a border town.
Do you speak Spanish?
Poquito.
Does your family speak Spanish to you?
No, my mom's the only fluent one. It kind of got lost, even though my grandparents are from Mexico. It's so sad.
Yeah.
Do
you cook?
I can, yeah.
What do you cook?
I could cook anything. I'm pretty good. I make chicken tacos and shit.
Oh, really? That's what you make?
I mean, I definitely don't have my grandma's recipes in me, but I have like a few. I have a few tricks. Like I can make some bomb-ass authentic salsa.
I'm going to make a ribeye tonight.
Oh, I'll go. Laying it on thick. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
You're not sorry.
What else? That's it. I'm out. No. Oh, shout outs. Let's plug some businesses. Dude, people have been giving me so much dope shit. In Fort Worth, again, Mama Lou's Kitchen, she brought me tamales, and those were off the chain. That's all I did was eat Mexican food over there.
That sounds
incredible.
incredible.
So good.
Yeah.
And I followed her on Instagram, and she's fantastic. She brought me some amazing tamales. She has, of course, in Texas, she has like smoked brisket tamales, but that's just one. But there's authentic stuff, vegan, salsa verde, smoked tamales, all of it. She was phenomenal. I got lots of gifts too. Oh, I forgot the card. I'm so sorry. Some lady made this for my son.
That's so
Isn't that
sweet. Cute? That's
and
so sweet.
Some sweetie made me this little bracelet. I got 4 cats.
Oh,
Just gifts, man. People are fucking awesome.
That's really nice. That blankie is adorable. Wait, are you going to put a crib in here?
No, he's probably going to spend most of the times with his mother. I'm not responsible,
Oh. Okay.
No, but of course he'll be here. I have a little rocker and stuff. But he's not going to have a crib here. He's going to be breastfeeding,
Right. Got it.
But yeah, I'll step up. I'm a family man, dude. There's no way. I'm going to be all up in his life. It was a joke. You shut the hell up, kid.
I can't wait to have a kid.
I know. I can't wait. 3 weeks.
I did not know he was coming that soon.
Mm-hmm.
That's so amazing. That's so exciting.
And somebody else gave me some dope stuff. I'm sorry. I got the cards. They're in my backpack in the other room. But I don't know. Whatever. You know who you are. I love you and thank you. I appreciate you. Now let's promote some healthy stuff. Oh, shit.
Are these just things you like? Yeah. Or are this sponsored?
Nobody paid me to do this. I like to promote health and wellness because, the devil kind of profits off big pharma, and I don't like it. But I got they don't. I went to an extremely cool place. What was this one called? This was in Austin. This was like a hippie commune, but it wasn't, But I'm just saying, like, to be in this circle, you needed to be in a wake business. Like, they had... First of all, I love steak, and I'm going with her to eat ribeye. But they had like vegan food in the back. I do like mixing that in. You gotta, can't eat steak all day, every day. It's just heavy. But this place was called, I have it right here. Casa de Luz Village on Toomey Road, Austin, Texas. And it just had like acupuncture, herbalist, coffee shop, but they had all of it, like coffee and mushroom, like whatever you wanted. And like they sold pink Himalayan sea salt and methylene blue, but like a hippie made it.
What does that do?
I don't even know, but I like it.
Oh, okay.
Sounds
powerful.
Yeah. What does it do? I was told, and I Googled it, and then I, of course, as Craig does, he forgot. And but my BioHeal body worker dude told me to get this shit, just like cloves and stuff, iodine, shit you're deficient in, and then anyways, I got another shop in Carson, California. And they this lady's awesome. She makes like all these powders, nutrients. She's got sea moss, shilajit, fucking what's in this bad boy? Sea moss, organic bladder, rack, red beetroot, goji berry, alfalfa powder. Just shit to take on the road to, I'll eat some cheeseburgers. I'm human. You got to live. What I'm trying to promote is eat the damn cheeseburger, but not every day. Mix in some fruits and veggies and just turn it around. Yeah.
Turn it around.
I'm trying to be that. I got to live a better, cleaner life for my son, because I can't say, don't eat bacon every day, all day. And then I do, so we got to lead by example and have discipline. Oh, my God.
Tell me, don't eat bacon.
I mean, a little here and there is fine. All day, every day, no bueno.
I was like, what'd you say, bitch? You telling me not to eat bacon?
I don't know what.
You trying to come out the big dog? Telling me what to fucking eat?
I'll give you some dog dewormer, Safeguard, big dog formula. So you're a big dog. You just said it right now. Woof woof. I got it. I bought 5 boxes. I gave the homie down at the Laugh Factory a box. He had a fucking tumor on his neck. I was like, here, drink this dog dewormer.
Whoa.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy. We all got parasites.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, if you're eating a vegan life, you don't have what I have. But if you're eating al pastor and this and that, go get some woof in you. You know what I'm saying? Provide the link down here. Oh, I'm going to get banned soon. Anyways, this place is in Carson. This lady's awesome. She'll make you all these powders and she'll cater them to you. You tell her what your symptoms are. I'm tired. My fingers are cold. And she's like, oh, you need iodine, iron, this, and then she'll adjust your little shake powders. There's all sorts of nutrition. And also, when she sends you a video of it, she had her Glock 19 right next to her powder, and just like 6-year-old white lady. And I was like, I love you. I fucking love you, lady. She's like, you got to protect yourself. And that's a real woman right there. 6-year-old lady in Carson with the gun and health holistic. That's what I'm about, baby.
Yeah, you see, that might be your wife.
No, she's married. She's married and an older woman. And yeah, she said the same thing. She's like, eat a cheeseburger, but just not every day. It's quite simple, but in America, that message seems to get lost with our poisonous food system with very little nutritional value in it. Anyways, that's all I'm doing. As I'm like, there's hardly any minerals in our produce anymore unless you go to local organic farmers. So that's out of my control. I can't control Monsanto and our corrupt government giving these evil corporations subsidies, but I can get some powder to give me nutrients. So that's what I be preaching and doing. And yeah, you do drugs for 15 years. I got to eat some blueberries now. It's fucking, we got to counteract this shit.
That's the path. That's the way it goes.
Just doing it.
Blueberries.
Fucking.
Totally. You gotta
Oh,
hit
man.
those blueberries.
What?
Definitely.
Why are you looking at me like I smoke crack? I mean, I did, but but seems like rational, logical thoughts that most people could get on board with. You're like, nah, dog, I eat bacon only.
That's not true. I never said that.
Okay,
I
I
eat
just felt
healthy.
your little eyes judging me over
No,
there.
I was just like listening to you.
Okay, I'm sorry. Want
Those
some
are-
methylene blue?
those
You want
are
some methylene blue?
That's just the way my eyes go.
You want some clove? I put a little clove in my tooth hole.
Wow.
Gets rid of gingivitis.
That's cool.
We overcomplicate everything. These tea bags are made of plastic mesh bags.
Mesh blags.
Mesh bags. Unless they're made of some like 2 brands that aren't corrupt yet. And we could just boil water, well, natural spring water because of the fluoride, and caca in California, literally turd water. We could just boil cloves and ginger, and then we go buy cheap tea with plastic. It's like, keep it simple, baby. Anyways, all right, we'll wrap it up.
What? We're already done?
No.
Oh, tell me what you want to know. What?
I don't know. I go blank.
Tell me what
sometimes.
you want to know about me. Or do you already know it all?
I love you.
That's not something.
When did you know you wanted to be a comic?
Oh, well, I always wanted to be a writer. I was like a big book nerd my whole life.
Me too.
And I was dating this guy. Who shall not be named, and he was from my hometown, and he showed me comedy. So I didn't see my first comedy show till I was 25, and then I applied to grad school to be a novelist, and I moved to New York, and I was writing for Splitsider because I was just like a new fan of comedy. Like once I found comedy, I was just such a fan. And then I pitched a story about Michael Che. I was also interning at W Magazine, like that high fashion magazine. And he had just written his first week on SNL. And I was his first piece of press ever. And I was interviewing him. And I had broken up with my boyfriend. And I was like very, very sad. I obviously take breakups hard, very sensitive. And I was asking him these questions that, like, in hindsight, were clearly someone that wanted to start comedy, but my brain hadn't told me that yet. Yeah. I was like, well, what was it like the exact day you started comedy?
Where do you do open mics at?
Yeah, no, I was just like, I was asking these questions, and I was getting really into detail about how he started, but I wasn't aware at all, like, why I was asking those questions. And then a few days later in the shower, I was like, oh, I should do that.
Yeah.
And like when I was dating that guy who was like doing open mics or whatever, I would like think, I'd like be like, here's a joke or whatever. You should maybe this or whatever.
Is he still in the game?
Yeah, you know him.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So you do date comics.
This was many years ago. This is like before I started comedy, but we did get back together once. Yeah.
And then
I don't date comics. Comics can't date. Like, you're both in a different state every day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On the road again.
Like, you're never in the same state at the same time except for Mondays and Tuesdays.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're a road dog too.
Yeah.
Whew.
Trying to be less, though.
Yeah.
I want to sell a show this year.
You will.
I got 3 going.
Manifest.
Yeah.
Walk.
Yeah.
Walk the path.
I've been pitching shows for a few years, and I'm like, I gotta be getting one soon. I'm going hard, like working on them so hard. Yeah. Yeah,
I was always just wanted to goof around, joke around, laugh. As far back as I remember, my whole family's all comics. They just haven't done comedy. They're so funny.
My family is really funny too. Like they're all really funny. Wait, how did you know? Did you always know? Were you one of those?
Yes and no. Like, I didn't know it was a possibility. It wasn't until I seen Conan O'Brien. I watched him since I was a little kid. But then I just remember, like, when I was a teenager, I went like, I could do that. But then had such low self-esteem and didn't believe in myself to where it just took years and years. And like people, like no one was in entertainment. Like I had no idea how, nobody tells you how to go do this shit. You just have to figure it out. And then God or the universe or dolphins, my coworker was a comic, and he's like, come do it. And I was like, oh shit. And I wanted to, but I was a drug addict at that time, alcoholic and all that shit. And I was working at Trader Joe's. He was my coworker at Trader Joe's. And then I got arrested for throwing firecrackers at the police officers on horses and stuff. And allegedly, it happened. And I got out of jail.
Why not throw it at the cars? What the horses do?
I didn't even see them. Everyone thinks I did it on purpose. I had no idea.
Oh, okay.
Right there. I was just fucked up.
Okay,
I was shit-faced.
Got it.
It's but it was my claim to fame. It was also my first viral video. It got me my fan base. But anyways, that was when I changed. I was in jail. I have 4 charges. I was like, I have to change.
I never knew any of this about you.
Yes, my origin story. And then I got out and I hit up homie. I was like, hey, I got to go do open mics. And then I got sober a few years later because it's really hard to get sober. And it's been on like Donkey Kong. But that was the moment.
Yeah.
Where I was like, dude, you're in jail. You live at home with your mother. You're a drug addict. You're a fucking loser. And I was like, change. And then I did. It was a very long, slow process because quitting alcohol and pills and powders and all that is not easy. But I did. And here we fucking are. Yeah, and that's all I preach.
When I was like, even when I started comedy, I was like not thinking I was gonna do it as a career at all. I was just like, this is fun. I don't know. I'm just like living some New York life.
All the dope comics are like that. You notice that? Because we just want to get good.
Yeah.
We don't work on our website. We don't work on our headshots. I want to kill. I want to kill.
I just redid my website for the first time since I started in 2013.
I didn't start thinking about the business side of things until the business came to me. Like, oh, and I started making money. I'm like, oh, now I need to be an entrepreneur.
I see. I got on the show like 2 years in, and it totally changed. I was like, what? This was not what I thought, you know?
What show?
I was on a Girl Code, like,
MTV?
prank show. Yeah.
Oh, that's amazing.
And I, like, just started comedy. And
I thought you looked familiar.
You're such a weirdo.
That's awesome.
Yeah, but then I had to, like, thinking, I was like, oh, this is going to be great. And then, like, of course, it got canceled after 1 season. And then I was, like, back to working temp jobs, like, trying to audition, like, doing all this stuff, like, full-time job. Well, New York was such a good place to start, though, because I was so obsessed and I was doing, 3 mics a night. Like, and then being on shows, you get put on shows there so early because there's just a million shows.
And not here.
Yeah, LA seems like such a hard place to start. I'm so glad I didn't start here.
We're lucky to hit 3 in one night, and they're often lottery, and you didn't get up, and you just hung out a lot, and it was brutal.
Well, even if the clubs are luckily close together, but if you're not in the clubs to do 3 shows a night, you would be driving all over the whole county.
Yeah.
It's much different than...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Pasadena. Imagine doing West Side in Pasadena.
Yeah.
Ice House, it's like an hour and a half away.
I want to do Ice House. I need to reach out to them.
It's dope. It's brand new.
Yeah. I like it though. I like Pasadena.
Yeah. And then I guess we'll get, I just told you my origin story. That's actually community service, what we do here. What is something bad that changed you for the better? I just told you mine.
What is something bad that changed me for the better? Oof, a lot of stuff. But probably that one was like heartbreak. That is how I got into comedy. Yeah, that was a huge turning point in my life because I was in grad school to become a novelist. Like, that's what I thought I wanted. And I got into my no way I would ever get in school. And I tried to pick the 4 easiest schools I could find to get in. I got rejected from all those. And that's how I moved to New York. I got like a scholarship or whatever. I was like always wanted to live in New York, but I didn't know how to do it. And yeah, I was so heartbroken. I was so heartbroken where I was like, oh, I could do this. Like nothing can hurt me right now. You know what I mean? Is that not bad enough? You really wanted something.
No, that's good. That's way better. It's way better than doing drugs and going to jail. That's a much better rock bottom. I wish I was smart enough to learn earlier.
You know what's funny though? Like I was always like a hardcore athlete my whole life, and I always knew how to go up into the line for that. Like I think that had I not had sports, I don't even know what I would have gotten into. Probably drugs, partying, stuff like that, because I'd always drink or whatever, but I was like always the person where I wouldn't drive drunk. I would make sure I would maybe like miss curfew, but like I wouldn't get wasted before a game because I was like focused on, you know what I mean?
You cared. Yeah,
stuff like that. So I've always been like that my whole life, and I think it's because I had that structure. Like I don't know what I would have been like without that.
Sports do help, man. They have discipline in them, and MMA and that type, karate and shit and all that jazz. I wish I would have done that. Give me a little more discipline. I did sports for sure, but I just mean like a little bit more.
Yeah, because I have a naturally sort of rebellious spirit too. But I'm also like pathologically polite. So that keeps me on.
It's a good way to be. It's a good way to be. I'll be fighting with everybody.
Yeah.
When did you move to LA?
I moved to LA in 2018. Probably right when I met you.
Oh, that's crazy. How long were you in New York?
About 5 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think I'm doing a good interview job. I never ask questions. I usually just wonder. I'm like, I don't know how to ask questions.
Yeah, well, I feel like when we see each other, it's like we just sort of giggle and stuff. But I'm like, I don't know if we have really ever talked about any of that.
Yeah, I don't. This sounds so fucked up, but if I fuck with you, I don't need to get to know you. I just love you,
just
and that's
feel
it. Yeah.
Yeah, it is funny. I feel like when I first met you, every time I see you, you'd be like, I love you. And I'm like, I love you too.
Yeah, it's just how it is. Like, I'll be friends with guys a decade. That was my most viral tweet I've ever had. Is like, I'll be friends with dudes for a decade and not have one photo together. I won't even load their last name, but I'll go to war for them. It's so weird. Like, I don't need that information. It's like, do I vibe with you or do I not?
Men are weird though. Like, that is such a weird thing about being a man. Like, my girlfriends and I, we have the deepest relationships where we know everything about each other, every single thing. We discuss everything, and
not
then men
dudes.
will not at all.
The only way dudes know everything about me is if they listen to my podcast or go to ayahuasca with me. That's it. Otherwise, I'm like, yeah, I'm good. Leave me alone. Even if I'm not good, you know.
Yeah, I was so scared that you were going to be there that weekend.
I told you my shit. I was like, there's nothing, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, well, I knew it was going to be weird for you because you're just, like, more open than me. I was like, what? I was like, well, this is going to be so weird for me.
She's like, I'm scared. I'm like, wait till you hear me perch.
It was more like, because just every time I cry so much, like, I just cry the whole time.
I was fucking weeping, dude.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are we good? Is that it?
No, I have one more question.
Oh.
How long have we been rolling?
Hour 15.
Oh, wow. That went by fast.
Because there's chemistry.
You're nuts.
The final question. Do you have a good shitting of the pants story?
Oh, I remember this from last time. I've never shit my pants before.
Oh, come on.
I'm serious. You know what's crazy is, like, whenever people talk about shitting their pants, I'm always like, are they lying? Because I've never shit my pants before. I mean, I'm sure I did of course I did as a baby. But I'm like, I also have a really good digestive system, which is wild.
Do I have a poop story? You have one? My cat shit on me? Did anything happen? Oh, well, I guess no poop story.
Yeah.
Hang on, let me
I
see.
don't, my shit is staying in the hole unless it's time to come out.
I poop my pants so much.
Why?
I push when I fart and I don't eat
Stop
well.
pushing when you're farting.
Didn't eat the healthiest. Ate too much antibiotics as a kid. Destroyed my natural gut biome and had tummy problems for most of my life until I've been on my healthy kick. Drinking iodine.
Yeah, a lot of people are always telling me that they have so many stomach problems, but I've just never had stomach problems. I also did take a lot of antibiotics as a kid, though.
It can fuck your tummy up.
I take a lot of I'm hard into the supplements,
You
though.
got the probiotics?
Yeah, I've taken probiotics probably for like 10 years.
That's a good
And
gut.
I eat pretty healthy. I know you don't think meat is healthy, but like I eat a lot
meat's good.
I eat a lot of vegetables. I eat a lot of salad. I eat a lot of that stuff.
I think a grass-fed cow that a rancher from Texas made without hemoglobin shots and God knows what, Monsanto corn is fine. Our corrupt, mass-produced industrial meat system is garbage.
Well, all of it is.
That's like my point.
I wish government would never allow this because it would change the whole infrastructure of the country. But I wish we would take on all the European laws because there's like
absolutely,
150.
100%. The FDA allows cows to be fed cement dust because it makes them heavier and bulkier and shit.
Well, just everything.
I've watched some food documentaries. Your jaw just goes,
I don't watch them on purpose.
It ruins
I
food.
can't.
You're just like,
yeah,
God
because I'm such a
damn it.
food person. I love food.
Yeah, no, I love steak. I'll probably get a cheeseburger after this. It's been a minute.
But even all the other stuff, everything, the vegetables,
Yeah,
the chips,
glyphosate
the drinks, the candy, like everything. And, it's so annoying when people say this, but they're like, I moved to Europe and I lost 15 pounds without doing anything. And it's like, because the food there doesn't make you
poison.
sick.
They don't bleach their flour.
I know.
Why you gotta
I need
put
to move
bleach
to
in the
Italy.
food?
I feel like I would be my best self in Italy.
Yeah.
Can't you picture it? Me just making pasta like in a sundress. Yeah, I'm just like eating pizza all the time, just smiling.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I can't see it.
Why can't you? You can't see it because you don't want to see it.
Mexico's the same. They got clean food down there.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
They have the same laws?
No.
I would never know that.
I just think they just don't do it. Like my sister doesn't get diarrhea from milk down there, and over here she'll spray the walls. Sorry, sister.
I'm sure
but it's true.
I'm sure she loves hearing that.
You know what's funny though? A lot of the meat that's not poison down there, you grow accustomed to the poison. You're like, man, the poison tastes better.
Oh my gosh, I feel that about because I cook salmon a lot. And
you get that farm raised shit.
Well, when I've tried to go, I'm going back to the Saki, the wild salmon.
Yeah.
Just trying to make myself, and after eating the farm raised for so long, you're like, this doesn't taste this is real gamey as hell.
Yeah, and organic chicken like tastes sweeter. I'm like, why is it sweeter?
Oh really? I never noticed that.
Yeah, it's just weird. You get addicted to the poisons. Those fucking monsters.
Yeah, because
dude.
that's what you're used to. You've had forever.
I've had it the last 20, 30 years, whatever, my whole life.
However old you are.
Yeah. 40.
Yeah.
39.
May 24th.
Yeah.
May 24th.
Yeah.
October 12th.
That's our pod. We got to plug your special. I will in the beginning, too.
Oh, yeah. You came to my special.
Yes, I did.
That was so sweet.
Yes.
That was really nice of you. That meant a lot to me that you came.
Thank you.
When I saw you there.
No, you killed it.
It was really cool.
That was fun.
Yeah.
At the Bourbon Room,
yeah.
right? Yeah.
I'm so happy with how it came out.
Yeah.
And I'm really proud of it.
What happened? I started blushing. No, you fucking ripped. You had wrong punches open. That was funny and awesome to see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Although I feel like you just made a heartfelt speech.
No.
It was like...
He did, but also he did his...
It was really sweet.
Yeah, it was good.
I was like about to cry.
Yeah.
Because anytime someone's really nice to me, I get teary.
Yeah.
Like when you gave me the Archangel Michael necklace, I like started getting teary because I just get so shocked.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I was like, don't cry right before you go on fucking stage, bitch.
Yeah, that was definitely for a special. Your eyes are just running.
Yeah, I'm just like, oh my God. Yeah. But it was just so nice.
No, we'll provide all the links. Check her special out. She's absolutely hilarious. Check her out at the Comedy Store and check her out at Steak Night tonight with me. I love you all. Thank you. Onward and upward, baby. Let's clean it up. Let's change our lives. Let's go up.
Community service.
Yeah, I'm
Thanks,
done with
Craigs.
the dark. No more darkness. Okay, I love you. Bye-bye.